Hello, and welcome back to tonight's episode of 60 Minutes. We have a very special program for our audience this evening as we are airing shady dealings in a hotel room. Yes, the story of former President Richard Nixon and his cronies' involvement in Watergate hotel scandal. We have some interviews for you all tonight, first starting with Bernard Baker and Eugenio Martinez. Welcome, men. Welcome. Welcome, Barker and Eugenio Martinez. Welcome, men.
It's a pleasure to be here, Sir Frost.
Yes, thank you for joining me tonight. Let's go right down to business. What are your involvements and have been naming the biggest scandal of all time, Watergate?
Well, my boy Barker and I were just doing FBI things one day, and President Nixon comes up and he says he's got a job to get done. So.
Yeah, and we says, okay, President, what you want done?
All right, man. I have a big election coming up, and those Democrats are posted in the Watergate Hotel across the way.
Yeah, and?
Well, I need to get their information pronto.
What do you want to get done?
I need you two boys to dress up like plumbers and get inside the Watergate Hotel. Once up there, you two are going to get surveillance bugs on the chairs of Lawrence O'Brien and Spencer Oliver.
Okay, is this illegal, boss?
It's not illegal because I'm president.
Sounds good to me.
Makes sense.
Let's get out of here. Well, at that point, things were going pretty smooth, wouldn't you say?
We have planted those little buggers all over the room, but then things got a little bit tricky.
We were arrested at like 2:30 in the morning.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm severely uncomfortable. We'll come back with a message from our sponsors. Thanks.
Who walks the stair without a care and shoots so high in the sky, bounce up and down just like a clown. Everyone knows it's Slinky, the best present yet to give or get, but costs a little to buy. The hit of the day when you're ready to play. Everyone knows it's Slinky, it's Slinky, it's Slinky. For fun, it's the best of the toys. It's Slinky, the favorite of girls and boys. It's Slinky, for fun it's the best of the toys. It's Slinky, the favorite of girls and boys. Everyone wants a Slinky, you ought to get a Slinky.
Slinky toys for hours of fun. Slinky Caterpillar, Slinky Train, Slinky Dog, all at your favorite store.
Welcome back to a special edition of Shady Dealings in a Hotel Room. I'm David Frost, and we will now be joined by Frank Willis, security guard at the time of the burglary on that night of June 1972. Frank, thanks for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
What do you remember about that unfortunate, fated night?
Well, I was just doing my job, working the night shift at the Watergate. Everything seemed normal. I was just patrolling, very alert, on the watch for some suspicious activity that may have occurred. Things get a little tense when the elections come up, but nothing was out of the ordinary that night.
Very well.
Then we got a phone call from a nearby hotel. Apparently there was some activity in my hotel during my shift. I looked around and found the
Yeah, sir. You might want to send a maintenance man over to that office across the way. The lights are off and they must be looking for a fuse box or something because them flashlights, they're keeping me awake. Thank you. Good night.
Wow, incredible streak of luck for you that night, huh, Willis?
Just doing my job, Frost. Just doing my job.
Thanks for being here. When we return, America, we will have the man himself, Richard Nixon.
Hey, it's Hasbro. Hasbro makes toys. What's new, Hasbro?
Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head with their own cars and trailers. That's what's new. See, Mr. Potato Head has a car and boat trailer. And there's a car and shopping trailer for his wife, Mrs. Potato Head. It's such fun to do and so easy. Like this. Take any fruit or vegetable. Just stick in eyes, then ears, and then the mouth. You can make the funniest looking people in the whole world. Potato Head people look different every time you make them. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head with cars and trailers come in $1 and $2 sizes.
What else is new, Hasbro?
A vanity case with toy cosmetics and beautiful accessories and real-looking doctor and nurse kits.
Hasbro makes great toys. It's fun to play with Hasbro.
And here he is, America, the one, the only, the infamous, the mastermind behind the plan himself, Richard Milhouse Nixon. Tell us what happened at the Watergate scandal.
Sorry, just gotta get my game face on. Well, being honest, it was pretty. The only mistake I made was picking those two idiots to execute my master plan. My final solution.
I have here a transcript of the meeting between you and John Dean, where you first learned that Watergate's secret was out. Can you tell us a little about that?
Well, I peed myself. In actuality, the first step of any problem is denial. I couldn't believe it. Here I was in the Oval Office with two idiots from my cabinet who had somehow unearthed plans for the most well-masterminded plot in the history of politics.
Well, in telling me that, the point is, where's the dividing line? Would you say it's the president's judgment?
This isn't a question about judgment. I have fine judgment. My wife sends me to the store to pick out a box of donuts, and I am faced with many options. Do I go sprinkles? or chocolate. See, right there is a proof of my impeccable sense of right and wrong. I always go sprinkles.
Sir, could you please just answer my questions?
Fine. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if a president does it, it means that it's not illegal.
Okay, well, that's not all true. Anyway, could you just say, with conviction, I mean not because I want you to say it, that you did some covering up? We're not talking logistically now. I just want the facts.
The facts are facts. Some things may or may not have been held from investigators, but that is up to the law to find out. I'm just the president. All I do is govern a nation. I have no time for petty issues like policing.
In the Justice Department memorandum, considering your indictment, it says that your resignation has been sufficient punishment. How do you feel about this?
Well, I'm unemployed. I'm part of the 99% now. I'm part of the 99% now. Sorry about that. I have no money to feed my kids. Empty stomachs. You know, Frost, 99% of world hunger is right here in the fatherland, America. I think that is enough punishment for us all.
Tell us about the impeachment trial.
I remember the day just like it was yesterday. Maybe it was yesterday. Wait a second. I can't remember. Am I getting Reaganed? Okay, never mind. Anyways, it was on July 24th, 1974, and the first day of my trial. Those b****ers at the Supreme Court ordered over the tapes in the United States v. Nixon trial. By that time, I'd realized my presidency was coming to an end. Most definitely. So, in a final attempt to stick it to the man, I gave them my entire adult film collection. But, joke's on them. Resigned from the presidency on August 9th, that same year.
Well, you know, you're pretty despicable, Nixon. Do you know that?
Don't matter, Frost. My buddy Ford pardoned me immediately, just like I taught him to do.
Well, I oughta...